Everywhere is quiet, with particular reference to the African Democratic Congress, the political party adopted by the Nigeria's political coalition to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. Under normalcy, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought not to want to seek re-election. He wouldn't have sought election in the first instance in 2023 if he's a self-respecting elderly person that he is. But like his friend, the late President Bola Ahmed what do we call it now? Former President Muhammadu Buhari, who became Nigeria's president in his old age and squandered much of the time going to London for medical treatment. And sometimes they will meet in London, both of them, Tinubu and Buhari, seeking medical care in London. We didn't know that they had a pact to succeed each other until 2023 when Bola Ahmed Tinubu reminded his friend, the then president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, that remember, it is my turn. So that was the conspiracy now realized, and retrogressing Nigeria worse than under Muhammadu Buhari, though Buhari laid the foundation for Nigeria's retrogression. Or better still, we retrace Nigeria's retrogression to Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, who imposed the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community on Nigeria, a community that was peaceful until attacked by government forces. And under the then vice president, Goodluck Ebele Azikiwe Jonathan, who succeeded his late boss, since Yar'Adua died in office as Nigeria's president. Jonathan completed the term as acting president, though some people are saying there is no room for acting president in Nigeria's constitution. What do you mean? The president died and his term has not been completed. He has a deputy or a vice president who could continue till the next election. So he was acting as the president in the absence of the elected president. So, and then he perpetuated the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community, and under him, the Boko Haram Muslim community turned into a fully fledged terrorist organization, allying itself with international terrorist organizations like Al-Qaeda and the rest of them. Because otherwise, there was no way the little community could fight back the injustice against it. Since Nigeria's constitution allows religious freedom and freedom of association, but because of Fulani Muslim imperialists, so the presidential power was abused against the community, and the only way it could fight back is through terrorism. That's where we find ourselves. So Nigeria's retrogression must be traced back to Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, who imposed the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community on Nigeria. The presidency of Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan, who perpetuated the war. That of Muhammadu Buhari and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In the same vein, the presidency of Muhammadu Buhari imposed on Nigeria herdsmen terrorism. Both of them, Yar'Adua and Buhari, from Katsina State, northwest Nigeria. Both of them members of the Fulani Muslim imperialists or imperialist group. Let's put it that way. And as if that were necessary or indispensable, Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan, who can be categorized as a Christian imperialist, perpetuated the war. Hand over to Muhammadu Buhari, who happily perpetuated the war and added his own herdsmen terrorism. And now Bola Ahmed Tinubu is perpetuating all and sundry, the war, the terrorism, and then he imposed his own. Fuel subsidy is gone. All other subsidies are gone. So that is where Nigeria finds herself and looking for a way out. And the question, will the political coalition be the solution to these problems? That is one. Another one, will the coalition do justice, north, south, and zonally, in terms of who becomes the next president of Nigeria from where? So the idea that because of democracy, the presidency cannot be zoned to a particular person or zone. Oh, no. You cannot hide behind democracy to thwart justice. And reasonable people will believe you that you really mean to be just in your endeavor to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the All Progressives Congress that has been retrogressive since 2015 till date. So now, what is the situation? What is Atiku Abubakar saying? Is he still bent on contesting for the presidential position, or he has considered to the south, and with particular reference to the southeast, that has not produced any president of Nigeria in the south? Because the three zones, the only zone that has not tasted the presidency is, or the presidential position, is the southeast. If you talk of the south, that is where Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan is from, and he has spent 8 years in Aso Rock as vice president and as the elected president. So anybody saying something other than that is to create confusion and keep Nigeria in perpetual bondage of political confusion, political disorder, and where you have disorder, you have chaos, as it were. So what is the situation? As Atiku Abubakar considered the presidential ticket to Peter Obi from the southeast or not? And Nigerians are looking towards Peter Obi, that if the situation is not favorable, the earlier he opts out, the better. The PDP is not dead and has more tentacles than any other political party that we know. As for those saying that the Labour Party is there for Peter Obi, I don't think the Labour Party is there for Peter Obi. With the likes of Joe Ajaero and Festus Osifo, we can never know what they will do until the last moment when it is too late, like they did in the case of the minimum wage negotiations in 2024. So we cannot trust them. And those who remain in the PDP now, without saying I will vote for Tinubu because he's a Yoruba man or because of this or that, they are faithful to the party. And that is not a small thing, because to remain in a political party, in an opposition political party, without saying you will join the ruling party or the ruling president, is a great sacrifice and it's a great determination. So I want to think that Peter Obi should not have anything to fear to return to the PDP, saying that he should come and take his rightful position as the presidential candidate of the party. And the earlier the better, as I keep saying. I'm making this video because I have not heard anything in that regard, and I know that reasonable Nigerians who want the best for Nigeria, who want positive change, promised by the All Progressive Congress, but deceptively since 2015 till date, whereby Nigeria is going worse than ever before, than hitherto. You see it? So everything is going down the drain. Even if you look at the naira to dollar now, or you go to the market, you can see the difference. Even between Buhari and Tinubu, the gap is so wide. Not to go back to Goodluck Jonathan, not to go back to Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. You know? So the king, the former president Olusegun Obasanjo, is still the king. 1999 to 2007, Nigeria enjoyed peace and relative progress. But since Umaru Musa Yar'Adua started the war in 2007, in 2009 till date, it has been retrogression. Because the focus and the effort is turned to winning the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community, a community that was peaceful until attacked by government. Or herdsmen terrorism that was there, but not at the scale into which it has been raised by the APC government. So what is it to write home about the APC? So, to the shame of those decamping to the APC, the coalition must win, but not the Atiku Abubakar coalition, unless it concedes to Peter Obi. And as I say, if he has not considered till now, beyond reasonable doubt, then Peter Obi should opt out for whatever it is cost. I know that well-meaning Nigerians will follow you, Peter Obi. Well-meaning Nigerians will follow you. And if they don't follow you, you will have come out as a leader, as a reliable leader that Nigerians are looking forward to. So if the PDP is going by what it says, that you should come back, go there. You will be followed by those who mean well for Nigeria. I'm telling you that nobody who means well for Nigeria will remain in the ADC if you pull out. Yes, they will follow you. Yes, as parties or individuals, they will follow you. And I'm urging all political parties to think of what is best for Nigeria. Definitely justice is best for Nigeria, and should start with north, south, and zonal justice. Anybody from the north saying that democracy supersedes justice, oh my God, no brain. Anybody in the south saying that it's not the turn of the southeast zone. So that is the situation as it is. Reasonable Nigerians are looking up to Peter Obi. Where do we go next? What is the fate of Nigeria 2027?